Swallow, and as always, I get excited whenever I get to share this space with you. You don't know what this does for me. How best can I describe it? I'm not sure, but I enjoy it. I look forward to it, and it gives me great joy. How are you doing today? How's your mind? How is your body? And how is your soul? As for me, my chest is paining me. I'm downcast emotionally. I'm not feeling well. I'm just so many things at the same time. Yesterday was a lot of fun. In short, I'll just bring you up to speed with what happened here yesterday. After work, we had our end of year party. There was a lot to eat and drink. There was music and all of that. And I went home feeling merry and looking forward to a Merry Christmas, okay? Kudos to the Kuwazobia Info FM family. We always know how to do it. Now, this morning, I wanted to make breakfast. Breakfast was rice and stew, but breakfast did not get to chairman. And I had to suggest something else as breakfast, which was noodles and some vegetables and sardines. Ladies and gentlemen, if you follow me on social media, you must have seen the video I put out. What they have now is less fish, more oil. I know, I opened it a bit and I was pouring the oil into the pot, to use it to fry the vegetables. And I just discovered that the oil was far much more than originally used to be in 18. I didn't think so much about it. All I had to do was scoop out a larger part of the oil so I don't have oily noodles. And then, by the time I was done with that process, I was about to throw in the fish, so I opened everything. Voila! What my eyes saw, my ears and my nose and every part of my body started to shed premium tears. I'm not joking. Ladies and gentlemen, very soon we'll open tins of sardines and what we'll see inside is try again later. One comedian made that joke several years ago, and it's disheartening that it is becoming a reality. And someone say, what is consumer protection doing about this? I don't know if I'm the only one to experience it, and that's why I'm yet to, but I just had to put out the video there so people know what is happening. I think it's being sold for $7.50. Who remembers when sardine used to cost just about 100 naira? Or 200 naira. Now it's $7.50, and to the best of my knowledge, at least the taste is the same. My problem is with the quantity. Like 2 fishes, there was a lot of space. I don't even know what's. Someone says that was fake sardine. Hey, Someone says, I hope you know that the oil in sardines and preservatives are not for consumption. I do not know. So we should be throwing the oil away and washing the sardines before using them. Oh well. I'm hearing that one for the first time. I will do my research, but I'm sad. I'm not happy. But for you, I'll try to be, happy, excited, and see how we can make the most of our conversations today on the sunny side. All right, thank you for that information. I will look it up, and then if it is indeed true. But all these years, I've been using the oil, though. Denise, so you have been shopping poison. That is if it's true. We'll talk false accusations, and we'll try to answer questions around, the defamation, the tarnishing of image, beyond tarnishing image and reputation and getting financial settlement. What else do false accusers gain from accusing someone falsely? Now, this is a personal question to you. How would you react when being falsely accused? I'll give you the details of that because it seems like there's a trend of accusations against some popular celebrities. And determining these accusations are true would be dependent on how much proof is brought forward. Now that conversation takes us up until 1, and then we'll go on the news break for trending stories, come back around off, and then we'll have a chit-chat on Christmas traditions that we feel have outlived their usefulness. I will highlight some of them we have been used to over the years, and then the final hour is the TGIF hour. And yeah, we'll try to make the most out of that hour right here on the sunny side. So that's about that on the sunny side today. Do keep your dialogue to Nigeria Info. And I'd like to encourage you, for those of you who are in the habit of always listening and not calling, you see, it's good when you listen. But guess what? I look forward to hearing from you more than I look forward to you listening. Surprisingly. Is it a surprise? I don't think so. But I love to hear fresh voices. That's what I mean. So keep the phone numbers handy. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. We have the WhatsApp and Telegram number, which is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416.
Different ideology.
Basically a claim or allegation of wrongdoing that is untrue and or otherwise unsupported by facts. False accusations are also accusations or false allegations or false claims. You know, they are known as groundless accusations, unfounded. Where did they come from? Who is even springing this one up? These accusations defame the one being accused. Now, there's a trend of accusations against some popular celebrities, and just recently, Vin Diesel, you know, Fast and Furious, Fast 5. The latest one is what? Too Fast, Too Furious. You know, I started watching from all... I'm waiting for the other one now that will happen, you know. What's the name of the last one? But you know Vin Diesel is like the... Dominic Toretto. No, is it? What's his name again? Dominic something. Wait. It's Dominic Toretto now. Am I getting the name wrong? Dom. That's what they call him. Dom Shah. He was recently accused of sexual battery by his ex-assistant. It had been heartbreaking for some of us. In fact, sitting here, I can remember the names of some other celebrities who have been accused, both old and young. Sean Combs, that's we used to know him as Puff Daddy or Diddy. Is it Puff Diddy now? Was accused. What's this other guy's name? A lot. Oh yes, there was R. Kelly and all of that. Now, determining whether it is false and it is true, it takes a lot. Fast X is the last Fast and Furious. Yeah, thank you so much. So, there are people that when they hear such things, they quickly swallow it. And like I said, determining if these accusations are true would be dependent on how much proof is brought forward. But the usual questions we ask would be, what are the motives behind these accusations? Why are they coming to speak now? For the likes of the one accusing Vin Diesel, this has been since 12 years now or so. Why is it usually a popular or influential person that is being accused? It may not be for sexual whatever. It may be for battery, domestic violence, this fraud, that fraud. The other day they were accusing, what's her name, Fina, of not returning a wig she hired. How true is it? While there are those who would swallow or believe hook, line, and sinker what has been said, there are those who would defend the accused. Say, no, it's not possible. This person looks too innocent to do this or to do that. There are those, oh, is it because it's your gender? Feminism. Oh, this one. Oh, the other one. Oh, they just want to collect money from these people. Oh, she just wants to use this person to trend. All this and all that. But like I said, between the accuser and the accused lies the truth. And that is why I'm asking these two questions, yeah? Beyond tarnishing the image and reputation and getting financial settlements from the accused, what else do false accusers gain from accusing someone falsely? Taking into consideration the fact that when the truth is brought to the open, the accusers are known to have lied. So how does it benefit them long term? Now, if it is indeed true, yes, some of you will say they will get justice, they probably will get some form of compensation and all of that. But what else does this or do these accusers gain from accusing someone falsely? Now, sometimes it's quite dicey, especially in the case of sexual assault. Sometimes these ladies will give consent, and somewhere down the line, they just wake up and decide that, this guy is a big shot now. If I just say that it was without consent, the story will change. I will get publicity. I will get this. I don't know how they do it. That is for the ones that are false. I'm not talking about the ones that are true. Because, like I said, the facts and the evidences that will be brought before any court of competent jurisdiction will be able to tell between a lie and between what is true. And sadly, sometimes the justice system in a particular society will find someone who was originally innocent as guilty. Like I said, the facts or the evidences being brought forward, which will include pictures, for some cases that will involve sexual assault, some medical reports, some witnesses as well. Now, question number 2 is a personal question, like I said. How would you react when being falsely accused? What steps would you take? Some people have chosen, you know what? I don't bother clearing my name when people choose to accuse me falsely. I just mind my business. But while you're minding your business, you're being defamed. Some people will say, you know what? I will go the legal route and I will sue you to court and you will explain why you had to accuse me of this. Some people will say, you know what? I go use juju. I don't even have time to be doing back and forth with you. I go summon you from my oracle or from my God. And some people will say, I leave it in the hands of God. Which category are you? 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. Now, call screeners and stand by to take your calls first if I'm passing you on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear will not be my voice, but that of the call screener. We're live on Facebook. Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and on Twitter, that's X, it is at Nigeria Info PH. If you're unable to get through to us via the phone line, join on social media, X, and of course Facebook. If that doesn't work out, then send us a WhatsApp message or a Telegram message. Nigeria Info, good afternoon and welcome.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, go ahead.
I think people that are accusing people falsely, it is because of hatred. And if I am the one that they accuse, I will take the matter to court.
You take the matter to court?
Yes, I will sue the person to court.
Is it all kinds of matters you would take to court, or are there specific matters you would take to court?
It is sort of something like sexual assault or stealing. Take the matter to court.
All right then. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Just a few seconds, please. Sorry for the way I sound. I don't know. This morning I woke up with some feeling of dust around my nostrils, and before you know it, this is me now. So if I sound funny to you, it's the weather. I think it's the weather. The Harmattan is getting to me some way, somehow. So let's hear from you. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. So the last caller said she will take the person to court. What would you do? How would you handle it? Because some people will hear it. And in these days of social media, you see how it quickly spreads. So while some people may not know you, some people know you directly. And yes, before ever you start thinking of what to do, there's some individuals who have taken it upon themselves to fight for you. And then they reach out to you and they say, see what we are saying, though. Is this true? And there are people that would never come to ask you. They will see it, they will digest it, and they will say, not true. It go feed them. Not true. They don't come and ask you. Moses from Yenegua, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Moses. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from Yenegua.
You're welcome.
Yes, so as for me, I will leave it for God. Yes, I will leave it for God.
You will just leave it for God. Anything at all, you will leave it for God.
Yes, I will leave it for God.
Okay. Well, what if they come and say, okay, we are arresting you. Somebody said you did this. Will you still leave it for God?
Yes, after I bail myself from the police station, then I will not come and take it to God. Then God will not take control.
God will take control, eh? Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Sorry for your voice. No
problem. It's not my voice. It's my nose. Thank you, Moses. Leave it for God. After you bail yourself. My brother, sometimes you cannot be bailed. Tari from Port Harcourt, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Bobby.
Good afternoon, Tari. How you doing?
Thank God for the season. Thank God for everything. Well, the subject of discussion on the day of a truth, depending on the weight of the accusation, that is really, really touching. If I have the money, I'll take a legal suit on that person.
A legal suit, okay.
I'll take a legal. But if I don't have the money to pursue it legally, I'll hand it to God.
Okay, you'll hand it to God. If you have the money, you will sue. You pursue it legally. If you do not have the money, then you hand it over to God. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much, Dari. Ida from Okara, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Although even though I'm not invited for end of year party.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was for staff members. You are not our staff.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
I will also leave it for God. This is not taking many people to prison here. Something they don't do because they want to be a court witness. In Duamo, I was there when he was doing it. So you're not there. Mostly it's happening in office. Even though they sack the person, they will not give the person salary. The salary will be the same. So to mind what you said and mind what you do. That false accusation is not good. And to lie against somebody is not good. For me, whatever person that did it to me, I'll forgive him. Yeah, allow God to take this thing. Thank you very much. God bless you.
You forgive and allow God. Okay. Zion from GRA, welcome. Talk to me.
The Bible said, eye for an eye, nose for nose, teeth for teeth, right? Our forefathers, my ancestors, how will they view it? Will they leave it for God? No, ma. I will not. I will follow that person to the logical conclusion. For instance, just imagine some girls just walk with a full left leg to your studio and Mr. Zion molest her. Tell me how the two will sound to you. How much more she now go on social media? Mr. Zion, in fact, the name alone, the damage is there already. Before we come to explain, see, no, there is nothing like, nobody will believe it. Mr. Zion, now you do this thing to this girl, wonderful. So all the baby grammar where they blow for radio now, so let's be honest now, they have tarnished your image. Anybody who wants to have a business opportunity with no conversation, they will put it on hold. I mean the expected ones, the promised ones, the contract, the meeting, everything will put on hold. Even the money they want to pay me, they will give me excuse. Network no day. Let's be honest. You have tainted the image of this person. You have affected his business. You have affected his job. Because you like it or not, in that office, people will look at him somehow. Even if they want to smile with him, there is this sentiment, there is this motive that will attach to it. What about his stigmatization? Will you survive it? In most cases, even your wife will find it difficult to believe you. Before you know, to paint image, so that's the way you say the travel go Lagos. Now what do you go do?
Oh my God.
Psychologically have affected you because you are thinking, when did this happen? How did I do this? Why? They have removed a large portion of your life. They have put it on hold. For you to be thinking progressive now, you are retrogressing thinking. How and when did I do it? Instead of thinking of how will I execute a contract? How will I present this to my clients? My sister, I go follow you. Reach the extreme end. And I go also do a background check to know whether people they sponsor you. Just to taint my image. See, these things don't come ordinarily. They pay people to taint people's image. When they know that they're now rising, how do we put this guy on hold? Oh, yeah, small girl. Shay say you know this guy 1992 before. On a two get some stabby. Oh, yeah, accuse them like this. We do your back.
Okay. Thank you. Osaro from LMA. Welcome to the sunny side, Osaro. Go ahead.
My name is Matalari Osaro from LMA.
You're welcome, Osaro.
Definitely, there's something I just want to say here now. You see, do you know Greenwood of Manchester United?
If I know the who?
Greenwood is a player at Manchester United. They get accused.
Uh-huh.
Do you know? You don't know him. He's a player.
I don't know him. I'm sorry, I don't know him.
Okay. Do you know Aaron Kelly?
I know Aaron Kelly. I mentioned Aaron Kelly.
Uh-huh. Now, this is not a man. The man is 50 years. He stays in prison for 60-something years now. In the prison for a crime he never committed. You know, I've forgotten his name. Now, the reason I'm saying this is I will not take it. Definitely, me, my own self, I will not take it. I've been accused before. I know what happened in the office. I know what happened. Even in my family, I know what happened. So anything, false accusation, I will not drop my faith too, but I will not forgive the person.
All right, then. Thank you so much. Benson Batuba on Facebook says, I take any accusation very, very serious. It is not me. Someone will use to score points. If push comes to shove, we'll go full street. God give Billy Okote says, when being falsely accused, I used to rush and defend myself against false accusations, and I will watch to see who believes it, so that I will know who to cut off first. All right, let's hear from Legacy in a chair. Good afternoon to you, Legacy.
Yeah, good afternoon, Denise.
Good afternoon.
I think we are an unnecessarily religious people. So a lot of times we share the sentiment of leaving it for God. So imagine if
sorry, Mr. Legacy.
And so was denied.
Sorry, we have to go on a commercial break now. Can you call back after the commercial break, please? Thank you.
Going on a vacation or a business trip, catching a flight to see family, or taking a break in Zanzibar? Wherever you're going and for whatever reason, Waka Now has got you covered. Enjoy unbeatable